Hello dudes and dudeses, welcome to a short fix video. Yeah, fix. I'm back in my FABmiss world, the very simple storage system that I made for my reboot world, because I have finally trimmed my reboot world and I wanted to go in here and measure some things because I wanted to build it in my reboot world. Right here, I think it has to go right here in my base underneath the ancient city, and it has to fit right there. I'm so looking forward to getting back to my reboot world. I know some of you guys have been asking, where are all your videos from the reboot world? We're back very soon, promise. But I found out an interesting thing. A short while ago, maybe a month or two, I can't remember, I had a discussion in my Discord community with a guy who couldn't get this to work. He kept having problems with the system, and I could not for the life of me recreate the same problems in this single player world. So I kind of ended up thinking, well, it must be something to do with him and his world. Sorry. It's probably not. I found a strange flaw with this system. Let me show you. But instead of looking at this, which is closed off, let's go over here where we can actually see the whole thing wide open. And if you don't know this system, the FABmiss system, the very simple sorting system, it has its filters down here, and you just put in one of the things that you want to sort, and it has an input just right here, and it will sort it, and it's actually extremely compact. I'm very, very happy with this system. But the guy who had problems with this system told me that it was somehow always in a mix when he used unstackable items, which of course cannot be in the system and should be returned, or systems that are not in these filters here, so should be returned as well. This system of course cannot take full shulker boxes. That would make no sense. So if I put in 9 shulker boxes right here, this system should take off, do its thing, and you will have to see the video if you don't know. But let's look at this. Nothing happened. It didn't pull out this one, and of course it shouldn't, because it's not supposed to sort for this. Then it goes back. But let's look at it. Oh! And it pulled out this one this time. Oh! Not the first time, but the second time. And this severely messes up the system. And you will see now it pushes this back. It has put the fence gate up here, which is not so terrible, but the next time it will sort for shulker boxes, which is crazily inconvenient, and shulker boxes are not in the system. It could be any other item that was not in the system. And you see, it didn't do it there, it didn't do it there, so it's kind of random. It didn't suck it out this time. Let's just keep looking at this, and maybe the next time it will come around. No, not there. I will speed up this footage. So this time it did it 1 out of 9 runs. 1 out of 9 it decided to do that. Let's just try it again. Not the first time, but the second time. I have absolutely no logical explanation for this. I mean, it happens every second time, which means that when you have an unstackable item or an item that's not in the system, and you have those 2 times in a row, the second time it will mess up the system. I know how that happens, I think, but not why. If you're not familiar with the system, when it sucks out an item, the item that it's supposed to open the filter for, it puts it back in this hopper passing here. Then it goes all the way back and finds its way back to the correct row. But what happens, I think, is that it goes here and at the same time sucks and pushes. So it sucks an item and pushes it right here somehow. So that's kind of what happens. But why it's when there's two unstackable or non-sortable or not in the system items in a row, I cannot figure out. But if we look at this, we will see that what happens is the shulker box can end up here, which is really a pain, like this. Now it's 4 shulker boxes, and this can get out of whack, which means the card goes too soon, and the actual minecart, when it comes back here, will have the total a totally wrong configuration. So this is potentially a very bad mistake. This might not look like it, but it's a very compact system. It's very everything is in a place for a reason. You cannot just move this hopper once over here and then have it going into there, because when a minecart turns a corner, there's a risk that it will also be putting in 2 instead of 1. So, and if we put the hopper here going directly into there, then it will be too late. It will suck out some of the items over there as well because of the momentum. So there's not really much room to work with. Luckily, there is a very simple fix, and it doesn't make any sense, because you know that when you put a minecart on a detector rail, it sends out a signal that locks the block underneath, and this actually does the trick. Even though this is not even a full block, it does the trick. Let me show you. If we now try to put in 9 shulker boxes and we go down here, now we're not expecting to see anything on the first go, and it didn't, but now we are likely to see it, even though it's not always the second time. I've noticed it at other times as well, but now not at the second time. And from now on, I will just speed up the video to show you that it doesn't happen any of the 9 times. That was 9 times, and hopefully you can see this is how it's supposed to be. Nothing happened in that chest, and the minecart is as it should be. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm so sorry for this, and that I haven't noticed this before. I will change the world download in my Discord community to have this change in it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.